everyone, and thanks once again for tuning in to Smash Factor TV. My name's Natalie Adams. With today's video tip, we're going to have a look at how to help you get a little bit more power into your golf swing and a bit more control over your strike and direction with looking at whether you cast the golf club or not. Now, casting is looking at what's going on at the top of your backswing. So if we get into this position here at the top of the backswing, if I really do this quite exaggeratedly, casting involves releasing the angle and the load that you've set into your left wrist by doing this kind of action. So this is happening on the downswing. During your downswing, you're releasing that angle too early, and then as you come down to the ball, it's going to force you to lean back and to scoop with the wrists. So it's going to make it very difficult for you to strike consistently well, because the low point for your swing arc will be too early before the ball. You'll find it difficult to hit down. You'll tend to either hit the ground, take a big divot and then hit the ball, or you'll catch the ball on the upswing and thin it quite a bit. Directional control is going to be challenging with that kind of movement in, and also you're releasing the club too early. So as you make this action, okay, and you're releasing that angle that you created with your left arm, left wrist and the shaft, it makes the club head travel a lot quicker. So the club head's traveling at its fastest before it actually gets to the ball, which then means it's slowing down as it goes through the ball, so you're not hitting as far as you possibly could. So what we want to look at here is getting into a good position. So we've created some good angle there between the left arm and the shaft of the club, and what we want to do is work on, rather than releasing that angle with the wrist and the arm dropping down, we want to work on maintaining that angle. So keep the angle and turn the body. So this would be the ideal position to work on getting the club into. I think a good checkpoint for you here would be, if you look at your left hand, it should be in front of your right thigh, and the shaft should still be pretty parallel to the floor rather than drop down and the shaft pointing at the floor. So that's the position we want to work on being in. Swing to the top, feel that angle that you've created between the left arm and the club shaft, and then turn the body to rotate that angle. We've now got the hands in front of the right thigh, and that's when we want to release to create the straight line down the left arm and the shaft of the club as you've gone through the ball, not creating that straight line before you get to the ball. So what I'd work on doing there is practice that downswing, swing to the top, create that angle, and then practice moving your arms down into this key position. This is absolutely key if you want to hit a good golf shot there, is maintaining this as much of a right angle here as we can. We've got the shaft parallel to the floor, the hands in front of the right thigh, and then from there, then turn your body and release the club to create the straight line of your left arm and the shaft. So I'd work on doing that drill. Do it a good 5 to 10 times, and then just hit one full shot. I'll just show you that drill here. Doesn't really matter where the ball's going when you start this, but if you're in the wrong position and you're releasing the club early, you'll really see it on this slow motion drill. So we're going to swing to the top, work on turning the body to keep that angle into this position here, and then I'm going to stop, just check that the shaft is as horizontal as we can get it, as parallel to the ground as we can get it, and then turn the body through and release the club. That's a nice crisp strike there. The ball's gone about 30 yards there just from that stopped position. If you miss hit, it just shows that you're releasing that wrist angle, you're creating that straight line too early, and that you're getting a bit flicky, rather than here and then turn your body to rotate you through impact. Okay, so that's the move we want to work on. So give that a go on the range. The next time you're down practicing should really help improve things, especially with your strike quality and the power you can hit the golf ball with. It's a game-changing golf tip.